Welcome, Stéphane. Great to have you with us today.
Thanks for having me, Echo.
Let's start with your background. Quickly look at where you come from. You grew up in a relatively small town called Chambly. I hope I'm pronouncing it about right. That is not far from Montreal. What was Chambly like? And as you look at your road to where you are today, how much would you say your journey has been your personal determination, and how much of it has been chance?
By the way, I'm impressed by your pronunciation, Echo. You got it right. Chambly. I was born and raised in this small town south of Montreal. It was a really small town, probably around 10,000 people at the time. It grew, but that's what it was at the beginning. And reflecting back, I think it would be hard to be the CEO of Cirque du Soleil without being a lover, an art lover heart. And it's interesting in your introduction, you mentioned my piano introduction when I was young, and quite frankly, I think it had an impact on me because my parents had received this piano at home, and they introduced me to music when I was young, and I did actually play it for about 12 years as part of a music school. And I think it just was the start of a journey of being open to different art form. My father was in business, a combination of art and business. Fast forward, I'm now 55, and I'm the leader of a company that's actually an artistic company. So I think was probably incurred into those first years of hard piano lessons when I was young.
When I think of Cirque du Soleil, I of course think of acrobats, clowns, musicians, and other creatives. What is it like to lead a bunch like that? And are there typical days at your work? And if there are typical days, could you walk us through a day in the life of a CEO of Cirque du Soleil?
It's hard to find what a typical day looks like, quite frankly, but like any other CEO, there's a lot of activities that are very similar to other companies. So yes, I do review financial performance and KPIs and that sort of thing with the team. But I feel privileged because I have the opportunity to travel and meet our performers, our artists on shows, meet with them, go backstage, live what it is to be on tour with the performers. And I also have the chance to be part of the what we call the creative reviews of new productions. So I can have a meeting reviewing some numbers with my team, my CFO, and the rest of the team, and then I move into a separate studio in the headquarters of the company, and then I meet with 10 creative people around the room, and they talk to me about what the next show will look like. So I feel really privileged in being in that position.
How many shows do you attend let's say, in a month? Cirque du Soleil shows.
Uh, Probably between 5 and 10 Cirque du Soleil shows, but also other shows, other live entertainment. Because we always want I want the team and myself to be to know what's out there and see what people are interested in. So yeah, I see lots of shows.
In all creative organizations, the role of the management and then the creative artistic side is, well, it is a matter of discussion how it should be organized. How is it organized in Cirque du Soleil? You said you attend these meetings with the creatives. They tell you what they're doing. Do you comment on what they are doing?
That's a very good question. I do comment, but I never did, and I will never pretend being a creator and being an artistic director of some sort. I make some comments that are more in relation with uh, the intent that that what's the intent of the show? How do we believe we will capture our the fans' attention, and how do we make sure that the show will deepen and enrich people's experience when they will go and see a show. I never and will never tell people, look, I think that the blue costume should be red. That's not my role at all. But my role is more in putting in place the structure that allows our creators to create freely and with as little constraints as possible.
But you discuss audiences and their possible reactions and experiences. Do I understand correctly?
I do, but limited to my experience as a fan. I've always been a fan of Cirque du Soleil. And the same way, Yako, you could attend these meetings and provide opinions on what you like or don't like. That's what I call an artistic opinion. What I don't have is artistic expertise, which is very different. And so I like to, I can tell people about what I feel are the strong elements of a show or the weakest points in a show. As a personal opinion, the same way you could or anybody else on a management team could. What I don't want to do is go beyond a personal opinion and pretend that I've got a artistic expertise in casting or acrobatic design or set design. That's not my expertise.
Your colleagues describe you as a sweet and easygoing person with a sharp mind. How would you describe your own leadership philosophy and how that philosophy was formed?